Croeso I Coleg Cambria. Welcome to Coleg Cambria. My name is Sian Parry and I'm here to talk to you about childcare courses here at Deeside and at our Yale site. Before I start, I'd just like to introduce you to a short video showing a little bit about childcare and health and social care.
This is a place for people who care, a place to make a difference. We are about helping you go further. Every laugh, smile, or giggle is a time to make somebody's day that extra bit better. Taking responsibility for the welfare of individuals throughout all aspects of the caring professions. Do you have what it takes? Here, you will learn to truly connect to the people around you, young or old. A timetable filled with engaging classes and practical, real-life work placements. Enhanced programmes taught by expert teaching staff who are passionate about their subject, helping you reach your true potential. Now is the time to begin your career in health, social and childcare. Your future starts today. Coleg Cambria.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. So I'm here to talk to you about the childcare courses. Here at Coleg Cambria, we have 3 levels of childcare courses that you can join us for. All of the courses are designed to be built as stepping stones so that you can progress from one level to the next each year. Along the courses, there are a range of subjects that we teach, and each of these will be similar, just we will build upon the blocks from the year before. Some of the subjects that we will cover will include play. Children's play. This is a very important element, as on placement you're required to interact with children and to play along with them, to devise activities, to meet their needs and to use it to help children develop skills. We will also be looking at safeguarding, which is a very important topic on how to keep children safe. We will be looking at road safety, bullying, cyber safety, and ways to help children protect themselves. We will also be covering topics including child development. Here we will be looking at how children grow and develop from a baby through to a toddler, through to a child, right through to a teenager. Obviously, we will be looking at what is expected development and what we can do to help children develop. We will also be studying food and drink as a topic and looking at diet and menus and how these can have a huge implication and an impact on children's development. Alongside these topics, we will also be looking at health and safety, and considering how we can help children, how we can keep them safe, and what we need to do to meet their development needs. This will include looking at things like immunisation programmes, looking at risk assessments, and making sure that children are safe in their play and their learning. We will also be looking at your skills on placement out in the workplace, and each level of our qualification has a placement. Here you will go out into either a day nursery, a childminders, a school, a playgroup, an area within the local community where you will be able to practice your skills with children. The qualifications are based for you to work with children aged birth to 8 years of age, and these can be in English-speaking settings, or if you prefer and would like to have the opportunity to do those within Welsh-speaking settings as well. When it comes to placement, we at the college will find your placement for you, but we will do that through discussion with you. So we will have a look at where you live, what kind of experience you want to have, where you would like to go to, have you been there before, etc. And then we will contact the setting on your behalf to ensure that you get the best placement experience and that all the paperwork is in place. Each level of course will have a different amount of placement. That's where the differences start. At level 1, you'll be going in for an introduction to placement, to meet the setting and to learn some new skills. At level 2, your involvement will clearly be expected to be a bit more. So you'll be working with maybe small groups of children, working one-to-one with individuals, perhaps reading a story, joining in with children's activities and copying and learning from the staff that you're working with. And then at level 3, our higher level, you'll be required to work with groups of children, to plan some ideas of your own, to observe children and to take your learning to the point where you will be ready to become a practitioner in your own right. So the ideal would be for you to try everything on offer. So to join children in the sand and the water, to go on trips, to take part in the assemblies, to do display boards, to meet with parents, to undertake the full role that would be expected of you. Okay, so I'm going to just talk you through the entrance requirements for the qualification. Okay, if you're going to come into us at level 3, then you would need to have it's a 2-year course, sorry, and the requirement would be 5 grade Cs, including your maths and English. That's what we would be looking for as an entry requirement. Level 3 is the equivalent qualification to A levels, and therefore we would be looking at a basis of a C to start. If you are looking at achieving D grades, including your maths and English, then we will be looking to start you on the level 2 course. This again is a 1-year course, doing similar subjects to as I described earlier, but as well as the childcare subjects, you would also have GCSE Maths and GCSE English added into your programme so that you can build on those key essential skills to either go into the workforce, completing your level 2, or to return and then complete the level 3 qualification. The college also runs level 1 course, and here your requirement is to come in with 4 GCSEs that would be discussed at interview as to which level is the best for you. There is an option of an entry-level course, which is an introduction to care in general, which again, requirements would be discussed at interview, but it would be the course that gives you a really good foundation and an introduction as to if childcare and if caring as a profession is the right career for you. Okay, so how is the course assessed? Okay, the course is assessed through a series of different methods. We have projects we will ask you to take part in. You will be assessed through written work. There will be some practical assessments here in the college, and also you will be assessed whilst you are out on your placement. So when you are in the work setting, our assessor will come out to meet you and watch your practice with the children. Clearly, you'll have lots of notice for this and you will have planned it with the assessor so that you're quite clear what they're coming to see and what you want them to see you do, what you're expected to do. There will be some external assessments which are in the form of case studies that you then have questions to answer and a multiple choice exam. These are spread out across the year, and when you start with us in the September, you're given a yearly plan which will clearly indicate which assessment is going to be conducted at which time. So you have plenty of time to prepare for these. On completion of each level of course, it's clearly hoped that you will progress on to the next level so that you can up your skills to a level 3 practitioner. Should you wish to leave us at the end of each course, there are opportunities to go into apprenticeships where you can complete your training through the work placement that you will have secured to do your apprenticeship. Okay. Just to finish off, discussing what can you do afterwards. Okay, so with your level 3 childcare qualification, it can lead you into a range of fields for employment. You can work as a nursery nurse in a day nursery or an early years practitioner. Within a school as a classroom assistant, you could work as a teaching and support assistant as a one-to-one for children within a school. You can go into perhaps looking at being a childminder or a nanny, or opportunities to go and work within the health field as a support to the local health visitors. And obviously you can progress to go on to university. At the end of the course, you can gain UCAS points that will allow you to go on to study at a HE level. Degrees including early education and childhood studies, or if you thought you wanted to become a primary school teacher and you wanted to gain the skills and the qualification to do that. So there's a couple of questions that we often get asked, i.e., do I have to find my own placement? And I think I've covered that earlier, that we will help you find the right placement for you, and you will have an assessor that comes out to visit you. Whilst you're here in college, we will also have lots of people here who are to support you. So each student, each class will have tutors that come in and teach their specialist subjects. We also have the assessor who will come out to meet you in your work placement. And we also have pastoral or progress coaches who will meet with you to review your targets and to look at your progress. Okay. So I think that pretty much wraps up childcare. I hope that I've covered enough of an introduction to give you a flavour of what we're covering, and I hope to see you all in September. So diolch am wylio. Thank you very much for watching.